A young boy named Cole catches fireflies in the yard of his grandparents, Russ and Klara. Klara takes a picture of Russ, and Cole proudly shows Russ the fireflies in his jar. The next morning, Cole wakes up and finds that the fireflies he captured have been replaced with coins. Later, while Russ plants trees and asks Cole math questions, Cole asks him what he does underground. Russ tells him that he proved the impossible is possible. Cole's father then arrives and takes him home. After they leave, Russ shows Klara the dead fireflies and tells her that Cole forgot to punch air holes in the jar. Klara asks if she is called yet, and Russ says no. He then goes to the Loop, a large underground particle collider that he owns. While riding the elevator, he remembers a young girl sitting on a fence. At the Loop, he works on an equation that Loretta, his daughter-in-law, is also studying. Russ receives a call from his doctor, who gives him upsetting news. Meanwhile, Cole pokes a dead deer with a stick. Russ arrives and calls out to him. Cole asks what his dad was like when he was his age. Russ says he does not know because he was working long hours back then. He then takes Cole to an abandoned site where a huge, rusted metallic sphere, called the Echo Sphere, sits in the open. Cole is hesitant to go near it, but Russ assures him that it will be fine. When they get closer, Cole asks what it does. Russ tells him to stand near an opening in the sphere and say hello. When Cole does, his voice echoes several times. Russ tells him that each echo is Cole as an old man. He explains that the sphere reveals how long a person's life will be. He asks Cole to say hello again and count the echoes this time. Cole counts 6 echoes. Russ tells him that is good because it means he will have a long life. Cole asks Russ to try it too, but Russ hesitates. When Cole insists, Russ says hello, but there is no echo. Cole asks what is wrong and wonders if the sphere is broken. Russ tells him the truth, which makes Cole angry. Later that night, Russ tells the whole family that he does not have long to live. Loretta asks if the doctor told him how much time he has. Russ says it is not long. Cole runs upstairs to his room. Russ tells the others that the doctor is sure. Klara says she remembers the doctor as a little girl, and she is shaken that the same girl has grown up to give them news like this. Russ explains that he only wanted them to know the situation. His son George asks how he can be so calm about it. Russ says it is part of life. He goes upstairs and knocks on Cole's door. Cole tells him to go away, but Russ says Cole cannot talk to him like that and tells him to open the door. Cole opens it, and Russ tells him to sit down. Russ tells Cole that his own father died when he was Cole's age. Cole says there might be something in the loop that can save him. When Russ says it is impossible, Cole tells him to make it possible. Cole asks what happens after someone dies. Russ tells him that they go in an urn. Cole does not understand, so Russ explains that the body is reduced to ash and placed in an urn, which is like a vase for people. Cole asks where the person goes. Russ says they do not exist anymore. He tells Cole that if he is thinking about an afterlife, it does not exist. Cole says it could exist. Russ asks what he would look like in the afterlife, since his body would be gone. Cole says he would have a new one. Russ then asks what age he would be. Cole first says he would be his current age, then says he would be young. Russ tells him to stop rationalizing. The next morning, Russ has breakfast and fixes his toilet. At work, he tells Loretta that he has never taken a sick day in his life. Loretta says she has not taken one either. Russ tells her he should have gone to her wedding. Loretta says he did not approve of her at the time, and she tells him that his son would want to hear him say that. Russ asks her to sit. He asks whether the loop is all she ever wanted. He tells her that someone will need to become the new leader, and that he has spoken to the board. If she wants the position, it is hers. Loretta says yes. Russ tells her that he knows she will not take a sick day in her life, and one day she will wonder where all the time went. Later, while sitting on a bench, he notices lights turning on along a pillar and finds it suspicious. He visits his son's house, where George asks if he came to see him. Russ says he wants to take Cole somewhere. George goes upstairs to get Cole, and Russ takes him to the loop, where he struggles to climb the stairs. Cole says he cannot see anything because it is too dark. Russ opens a console filled with buttons. Cole presses one, and lights turn on in the distance. He presses more buttons, lighting up the darkness around them. Russ tells him that he can always find light in the dark. Afterward, Russ drops Cole off at home and returns to his own house. Outside, he breaks down crying. After a while, Russ gathers himself, cleans up, and goes inside. Klara is watching TV and asks if he has eaten. Russ goes into his bedroom, remembers the young woman on the fence again, and collapses on the floor. The next morning, Cole is climbing a tree when he notices his father rushing around. His older brother, Jakob, tells him that Grandpa is in the hospital. Cole tells Jakob to come with him because they are going to save Russ. He takes Jakob to the loop and says anything is possible there. When Jakob says the idea is dumb, Cole walks off alone. He enters a shaft in a field that leads down into the loop. Outside, a robot watches him. Cole climbs down the ladder and wanders through the underground complex. He comes across the eclipse, the giant orb that powers the loop. Cole tries to touch it, but Loretta arrives and stops him. George asks what he was doing, and Cole says he wanted to help Grandpa. Cole tells Loretta that the giant orb is made of the same stuff the girl had when she was looking for her mother. Loretta tells him that the loop cannot do what he wants. She says he may not like it, but death is part of life. Cole says he wants to see Russ. Loretta tells him they will see Russ later and sends him home. Back home, Cole sits on the stairs and thinks about the dead deer he found. Even at school, he seems distant. Some time later, he notices that the dead deer has decomposed into bones. At home, he accidentally breaks a glass jar. He then goes to his parents and says he wants to see his grandpa. At the hospital, before they enter the room, George tells Cole to remember Russ as he was, not as he is now. Cole goes inside and meets Russ, who is having trouble remembering things. Russ only remembers the young girl on the fence, who is revealed to be Klara. He starts shouting Clara's name. Cole runs outside and covers his ears with his hands. Later that night, he lies in bed crying. He wakes his brother and tells him that he cannot save Grandpa. At the hospital, Russ has a dream. He finds himself inside the loop, standing in front of the eclipse. He touches it and gets absorbed by it. George receives a call from the hospital and says he will be there soon. He then tells his kids that Russ has passed away. Some time later, Klara places an urn containing Russ's ashes on a shelf. After the funeral, Cole helps Klara pick tomatoes in the yard. He goes into Russ's study and turns on his computer. Klara arrives and tells him his father is there. Cole asks Klara what Russ did in the study, and she says Russ never told her. They leave the room and meet George. Klara gives George a picture of Loretta. George and Cole leave, and Klara goes back inside the house, where she sits alone at the table. Cole visits the echosphere and says hello. He hears his echo 6 times, with each echo showing an older version of himself. The episode ends with him watching as fireflies fly inside the sphere.
Like and subscribe the channel for more videos like these.